You're listening to the Monday Night Community Show with Daniel on BRFM.
This is the Daniel Monday Night Community Show on demand through YouTube. Thank you very much for choosing to listen to us through this method. If you'd like to keep up to date with when I add new interviews, then subscribe to this channel.
Hope at last for the City of London as leading archaeologist Britta Green confirms an important discovery in the depths of the Indonesian rainforest. As London enters its third month of quarantine, brought to a standstill by a mysterious illness, it appears history may have the answer. Roger Mayhew was on the scene.
Hi Mandy, yes. It is at the mouth of this sea cave that the all-important bones washed up. British anthropologist Britta Green had been in the area after an untranslatable ancient text unearthed at the Bodleian Library suggested that these forests might hold the antidote to the mystery virus ripping through London. Today, these remains have confirmed that this tribe had traces of the virus in their bodies. Dare we hope that this could be the end for our mystery virus, and that the key to stopping it lies in these indecipherable documents.
Thank you, Roger. More on this story as it develops.
Ugh, Nev! Watch it! Very high-tech equipment. This is the International Space Station, remember?
Oh, sorry, Amy, it won't happen again.
That's what you said the last time, Nev. And yet, here we are. It's a good job it isn't 2016. A spill like that in a control room with no gravity would have been catastrophic.
Shuttle docked.
Clean it up quickly. The cavalry have arrived.
Yes, and I want Anthony to know that we need to adjust the press release, RE school closures. It's children's welfare which is paramount. Our country will have a future. Oh, write that down. Hello, lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Prime Minister. I'm Amy, the remote coordinator for Vaccine 3.
Amy Ellis, yes, I know all about you. I was the one who gave you the clearance to come up to the International Space Station. A very oversubscribed position, given all that's going on down there, but you beat off the competition.
Funny, isn't it, how people value their family time, but when push comes to shove and an ugly virus gets in the way, you all tear each other's heads off trying to get as far away as possible.
Amy, this is my foreign minister, Rebecca Norton.
How long is it you'll be with us here at the International Space Station, away from all the pushing and shoving, Foreign Minister?
Well,
Hi there, we haven't met. Hi there, and you are Amy's assistant, Nev.
nice to meet you.
He's actually more of an intern.
Can you have space interns? I'm highly qualified. Sounds like an intern to me.
Oh, well, Prime Minister, welcome to space. Hopefully we won't be keeping you too long up here. We should hear from the crew on Vaccine 3 imminently. In the meantime, make yourself comfortable and Nev here will fetch you a cup of tea. You'll find a copy of the crew's brief on the table right in front of you.
Sugar, Prime Minister. Please. I'm going to level with you, Amy. I'm in way over my head. I'm in space, for goodness sake. When I got elected, never did I expect I'd have to deal with something like this. You can negotiate your way out of most things, but you can't negotiate with a virus. What on earth is going on? Cut the science lingo, please.
Foreign Minister, do you have any grasp of what you're doing here?
Well, no.
Excellent. Right, so you come from a planet called Earth. Specifically, a very densely populated city called London. Sadly, London has been struck by an icky virus.
Less of the attitude, please.
I think we deserve that, actually, Rebecca.
The long and the short of it is, some clever Brit has connected some strange remains washed up at the mouth of a sea cave in Indonesia with a document at the Bodleian Library, which could hold the antidote. These ancient remains had traces of our mystery virus in their DNA, but we could tell it wasn't the cause of death, meaning we can suppose this individual was cured at some point in their lifetime. The only problem is, of the documents that remain from this tribe, we can read precisely none. The language is impenetrable.
And so translating these documents is crucial.
Correct.
So what am I doing in space?
This is what you're doing in space, Prime Minister.
A space boulder?
An asteroid?
Actually, a comet. The tribe of interest didn't go extinct until 2060, and on this comet here is an early probe launched in 2016. NASA's records show that this probe contained a CD with over 200 languages on, many of them now dead. Amazing to think, isn't it, that at the turn of millennium we still held out hope of finding intelligent life in the universe?
They sent out a probe so they could find aliens.
I know! Ridiculous, isn't it? But no, the probe was actually sent as a means of exploring Saturn and what was then the further reaches of the universe. Unfortunately, the mission went belly up when the probe struck a comet. This sent it on a different course, and we believe we have found the planet where it came to rest. This is where the crew of Vaccine 3 have been sent. Planet I-83A.
What happened to vaccines 1 and 2?
Wrong planet.
Oh, steady on, Rev.
So, what makes you so sure that I-83A is the right planet this time?
NASA have since managed to find an old radio transmitter, which means we can remotely send out a signal to point our young crew in the right direction. Hopefully, with the CD, we can translate the ancient documents and cure those afflicted with the virus.
Young crew?
They're the standard flying age these days. They're 12.
12? The fate of my country and family is in the hands of 4 12-year-olds.
They won't even have hair under their arms.
It actually makes a lot of sense that our highest trained individuals are our youngest. Traditionally, space travel could take years, so NASA and its counterparts have been sending younger crews out for decades now.
Hello? Amy? You there?
That's Seb now, the captain.
The 12-year-old captain who holds the fate of the planet in his lily white hands?
Hi Seb, ready to receive.
So there it is, I-380.
It is very leafy. Despite 5 years of intense training, I don't know why, but I always expected planets to look like Mars.
How 2010 of you?
Al, Katie, pay attention. Scout, initial survey results?
Leafy and green, Captain. Initial atmosphere and acidity readings as predicted.
You hear that, Amy? Leafy.
Excellent. Proceed with caution, cadets. Leafy planets are rare and practically unheard of. Of course, there will be the potential for intelligent life. Unlikely, but possible.
Copy that, Amy. We'll keep our eyes open for little green men.
I'm serious. Take care. Take some more initial readings and see if you can see the capsule.
You heard the lady, fall out. Katie, you've got the barometer.
Yep, and you've got the soil sample kit.
Affirmative.
Wonderful. Al and Katie, you get to work taking samples. Scout and I are going to explore the immediate area for any signs of the capsule. The signal indicates we are virtually on top of it, but it appears to have crashed some time ago, according to the data.
Come on, let's go. Wow, the ground's so thick with foliage.
It's springy almost. I've never read or seen anything like it.
I can't wait to find out what readings these samples will bring back.
Do you see anything that might resemble the capsule, Scout?
No.
Alright, we might have to pay Jamie for help. But you go clockwise around the landing site, I'll go anti-clockwise. We'll meet back here. Amy, you got anything out of the ordinary showing up on the satellite images?
No, nothing strange. However, the plant readings and soil samples that Al and Katie have just taken are incredible.
Incredible? In what way?
In that I've never seen anything like them. A highly complex network of cells. Plant planets are exceptionally rare, and we only know they exist because of satellite and probe images. This is the first time mankind has set foot on one. Looking at this, we may even find water.
But I thought scientists had agreed that aliens were not just improbable, but impossible, given the new discoveries about the Big Bang.
They are. Intelligent life is impossible, but seeing scenes like this, it makes you wonder. How can we be so sure? There are more microorganisms in that inch of soil Katie just took than have been taken from all the planets visited this millennium. I've never seen anything like this before.
Wow.
Amy, no capsule in sight.
Okay, Seb, have you got the receiver there?
Would have been a bit embarrassing if he'd left it at home, eh? Mum can't just drop it round.
Yes, I've got the receiver.
Okay, set it to the frequency I showed you. I'm going to remotely access the capsule's transmitter, and then you just need to follow the signal like a metal detector. I warn you though, the signal is quite patchy.
stand by.
Okay, Scout, Katie, Al, gather round. Amy's going to trigger the transmitter to help us get a signal from the capsule. Hiccup.
Seb, can you hear me? The signal is live. Seb?
What's happened?
I'm not sure. Nev, can you just check everything is plugged in correctly? You haven't spilt anything somewhere you shouldn't have you?
Right away!
Is there anything we can do?
I've turned the radio signal on the capsule off. Nev? Is everything operational?
As far as I can tell.
As far as you can tell is not enough, Nev. I'm coming to double check.
Seems like we're just gonna have to wait it out. You can't exactly just turn the ISS off and on again, can you?
Is everyone okay?
No wonder the signal was patchy. These old capsules are solar powered. We're lucky we got any signal at all.
Ain't no sun in a cave. I can't even see my own hands.
Luckily, in this day and age, we still power things by good old-fashioned batteries. Wow, would you look at this place? Is this water? Yes, it is. It's water.
What is this place?
This could be the biggest step in space exploration since we landed on the moon.
For all the new technology, nothing has ever compared to that first small step.
Until now.
Way to ruin the moment, Al. Has anyone ever told you you breathe like a hovercraft? Is it hay fever?
That isn't me.
Come on, who else is it going to be?
See? Not me.
It is. I've got a torch on, Al. There's no hiding it. What is that?
I told you it wasn't me. That is quite clearly a giant breathing plant.
I think you'll find, actually, Al, that is the first evidence of advanced life inside our universe beside ourselves.
A double whammy? Look what's looped around the highest branch.
The capsule.
Oh no.
Oh yes, come on.
Any chance of another cup of tea, Nev?
Yes, Prime Minister.
No, Nev, you will not make another mess. Besides, we're in turmoil, Prime Minister. May I remind you, we haven't heard from Vaccine 3 in over an hour.
That's what happens when you send children to do an adult's job.
I don't know how you could be so critical of our efforts. London is in meltdown, people are critically ill, and so you've come all the way up here to the International Space Station just to tell us we aren't doing enough. This is it. This is our last hope. Please, just have some faith that maybe I know what I'm doing.
I agree. I haven't enjoyed making your tea at all. In fact, the part I enjoyed most was spilling it on you. Ha!
Please just trust that we know what we're doing, that we...
Amy, can you hear me?
Seb, oh thank goodness. Is everyone all right? What's happened? Al's what?
Oh no, if that boy's hurt, I'll...
Seb, can you hear me? Al's what?
Al's got hay fever, but apart from that, mission accomplished. There's water on this planet, Amy. An advanced plant life unlike anything we've ever seen.
Water? How on earth?
Well, I never.
We've taken photos. The satellite images never showed it up because it's underground.
Yeah, the tree thing has grown a complete canopy over the top of it.
Like a second skin.
Take as many samples as you can, pass Al a hanky, and get that CD back to the ISS as soon as you can. I think you've just made history, Vaccine 3.
See you tomorrow, Professor. Over and out.
Over and out.
Bye!
Congratulations, Amy Ellis. A job well done, and what a crew!
Yes, congratulations, Professor.
All it takes, Prime Minister, is a bit of faith.
London is saved from a mysterious virus after a mission to retrieve a lost language is successful. Professor Amy Ellis and the crew of Vaccine 3 were welcomed back to Earth as heroes this lunchtime after plant samples collected on planet I-38A proved the secret to developing the cure for the illness that has gripped the capital since late last year. Reporter Roger Mayhew was at NASA to welcome Amy Ellis home from the International Space Station.
Amy, in the end, it was an element of luck that brought success for you and your team on Vaccine 3. Are you relieved?
Roger, your question boils the achievements of me and my team down to luck, and in fact, luck was nothing to do with it. We are highly trained professionals and we knew exactly what we were doing from start to finish. The fact that the cure was not found in the capsule but in the plant samples taken expertly by my crew is beside the point. We did our jobs to the best of our ability and succeeded, not because of chance or luck, but because of skill and faith. Thank you. No more questions.
You have been listening to The Vaccine, created by Radionauts and written by Anna Henley. The role of Amy was played by Anna Henley, the role of Prime Minister was played by Toby Smith, and the role of Rebecca Norton was played by Naomi Smith. The crew was played by participants of the Radionauts workshop held at Ideas Test number 34, the High Street, Sittingbourne. Seb was played by Archie, Al was played by Tom, Katie was played by Rebecca, and Scout was played by Kate. The crew were also responsible for recording the sound effects. Tom even growled into a Coke can.